session is we forgot to record. You have to inform to me, Uma. I've told you now. Let me continue because it's the beginning. First, we how to create a new console application by using .NET. Step one is what open Visual Studio .NET. How to open Visual Studio .NET? How to open Visual Studio .NET? Just click on Visual Studio .NET icon and it will open Visual Studio .NET IDE. Next, what is that? Click on New Project and select language as Visual C#. Select type of application as console application and rename it as some name you can give. Whatever name you want you can give. My console application and location as E drive, location as D drive. Here you can observe one thing. What is a software platform? What is a software platform we are using? Harsha. What is the software platform we are using? Harsha.
Visual Studio, sir.
The software platform we are using is .NET. .NET is the software platform. What is the development environment? What is the development environment? Visual Studio. Visual Studio.NET is a development environment. What is the type of application?
Console application.
What is the language we are using? C#.NET.
C#.
What is the technology? What is the technology?
Console.
What is the technology? Console. Console. What is the runtime environment?
CLR.
.NET runtime environment CLR, nothing but framework. Okay. So now again I have a question. What is a software platform?
.NET.
And what is the development environment you are using?
Visual Studio.
Is the development environment. What is the type of application?
Console application.
What is the language?
C#.
What is technology?
Console.
What is the runtime environment?
CLR.
What is the name of the application?
Console
application.
What is the name of the application?
My console application.
You are saving.
D drive.
We are saving in D drive. Okay. Once you click OK button with this process, a new console application will be creating within the D drive of your machine. A new console application will be creating within the D drive of your machine. Now your new console application is getting creating. Now go to the D drive. Now go to the D drive. You can check. Go to the D drive in your system. D drive in your system, and you can check the name of the application which you created. Right now you see D drive and your name console application. My console application. My console application. So you can see the date also, May 12th, and according to my system it is 4:36 time. Okay, system time is wrong. So just now we created this application, right? So now we entered into console application development environment. One console application is created. It is called console application development environment because it is the environment is going to use by the developer to develop the application. Due to that reason, it is called console application development environment. Let us assume we have closed, we have developed one application and we closed the application. And the next day we want to open the same application. Means how to open the yesterday created application today. So again the process is, you can say again, open visual. One way is open Visual Studio.NET, and under recent you have under recent you have 10 to 15 projects which created recently. Then you can click your project name is, you can recognize what is the name of your created project.
My console.
Click this project name and then it will open your project which you created just now. This is the one way to open the created project. The second way is same way. Go to the location. Go to the location. Which location? D drive, and go to the My Console application folder. In this My Console application folder, when you went here again, you have one more My Console application folder, and you have My Console application file. You can observe here a type of file. First file type is folder. Second file type is second file type is second file type icon file type is, you can see what is this file type.
Microsoft
Microsoft
Visual
Visual
Studio.
Studio.
Solution file. This file is the solution file. Solution file. Solution file is nothing but it is the file which you can use to open your solution.
Open.
You can see some icon also here. This is the icon representing solution file. Double click the file. Now again it's opening your application which you created. This is the another model to open the existing project. Next, third way is open your Visual Studio.net and open project. Click open project. Click open project and go to the location. What is the location where you saved your project, in which drive?
D drive.
D drive.
D drive.
And My Console application folder. My Console application folder. Open that folder. When you open that folder, you can observe your solution file. First one is the folder, second one is the solution file. Select the file, click open. Now with this process also project can open. In all these ways you can open the created project. Already you created that, you can open. Now we entered. Is my screen is visible to you clearly? Font, everything is fine?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any font size shall I change? You want to change me?
No.
Let me increase the font thickness, otherwise font and colors, let me say bold, plain text, 24 max, console. Okay, console, let's say take Arial. Okay, let's see. Okay, almost same, I hope clear for you, right? Is it clear now? Window is right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now we are in console application development environment. This console application development environment will have mainly two windows. It will have mainly two windows. You can observe. Number one is the first window is called Solution Explorer window. Solution Explorer window.
Code window.
Number two is called Code window.
Code.
Any window if you want to open, here you have an option called View. You have an option called View. You can observe View, and if you want to open Solution Explorer, View Solution Explorer. Solution Explorer window is open. And anyhow it is called Code window. Code window is nothing but this window is called Code window. Finally we
Yes.
understood that console application development environment has mainly two windows, right? Now let's discuss about first window. First window is what is the first window? Solution
Solution Explorer.
Solution Explorer. Solution Explorer window. Coming to the Solution Explorer window, this window has all the project related files. It will contain all the project related files. You can observe this is your project name. What is the name of your project?
My console application.
My Console application, and it will contain the files which you are using in the project. So it has so many files, but among that it has one important file. That important file name is program.cs. Means console application development environment will come with one important file. That file name is program.cs. Let's try to understand what is program.cs. Let's try to understand what is program.cs. Let's try to understand what is program.cs. Here program.cs is a C#.net class file. Here you can say program.cs
It's a .NET class file.
is a C#.net class file.
C#.
C#.NET class file. Program.cs is a C#.NET class file. And what is a class file? We have to understand what is a class file. What is a class file? Right. There was a network disturbance. Don't log off. Just wait for 2 minutes. Now getting my voice?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So in between, sometimes what will happen suddenly, whenever connection I have lost, you don't require to log off from the go to meeting. Go to meeting is having a facility that even though organizer disconnected from the net, within till 5 minutes, your session will not close. If it is crossed 5 minutes, the session will get closed. Again, you have to log in. So whenever you are not getting my voice and you are unable to see my screen, means it's disconnected. Just to be patient and wait for 5 minutes. After 5 to 6 minutes also you are unable, then you can log off and log in. Okay, right. And you don't require to log off because it will close automatically. Till it will close automatically, you wait. Okay, generally very rare we will have this situation. Right, now getting my voice, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Right, now we said program.cs is a C#.NET class file. Next we have to understand what is a class file. What is a class file? The answer is class file is a class file can contain collection of classes. Class file can contain collection of classes. By default, every class file will come with single class, but it can contain multiple classes. For example, program.cs, you can observe program.cs is coming with a single class. That single class name is program. But by default it will come with one class, but it can contain multiple classes. You can see class C1, next class C2. Right now it has how many classes, guys?
Two classes.
Three.
Three
C1,
classes.
C2, program.
Yeah.
That's why what I said, now you are open program.cs because your tab is clearly indicating that code window is opening the program.cs class file. So every class file can contain collection of classes. By default, every class file will come with single class, but it can contain multiple classes. For example, program.cs class file is coming with a single class by default program, but it can contain multiple classes. Just now we have written two classes. So, and a program class is coming with a special method. Program class is coming with a special method called main. So why we will call it as a special method? Because program execution starts by main method, controlling by main method, stop by main method. That means whenever we run this program, our .NET execution engine called CLR. CLR stands for what?
Common language.
Language runtime. The role of the CLR will be, it will execute this application. Execution will start from main. Means whenever you run the program, CLR will call main. Where are you? Main will say I'm here. Then it start executing from the main. First it will execute opening brace, statement 1, statement 2, statement 3 till it encountered the closing brace of the main method. Once it is encountered the closing brace of the main method, then CLR will understand console application program execution is completed. That is the reason what I can say, program class is coming with a special method called main. Why we are calling main is a special method? Because your application execution starts by main, controlling by main, and stop by main. So this was explained when I was explaining about programming approaches, object oriented programming approach, procedural oriented approach in the previous class. Okay, now you can observe one more thing, that is main. Here main is the method. The method is the member of a class called program. Program is the class which is part of a file called program.cs. Program.cs is a file which is part of a project or application called my console application. Right. Next, one more important point is you said program.cs is a C#.NET class file, means every C#.NET class file extension will be .cs. Okay. Every VB.NET class file extension will be .vb. Program.cs is a C#.NET class file. Due to that reason, the class file extension will be .cs. Okay. Right, now come back to this is a story about our solution explorer window. Now we people have to understand about second one. Second one is what? Second window is what? Code window. Second window is called code window. So generally code window will represent what? Code. Code window will be representing what? Code. But here you have to understand one important point, that is, yeah. Now here code will be in the form of what? Code will be in the form of what? Classes. Here code will be in the form of classes. Why classes? Because here we are using a language called C#.NET. That C#.NET is a object-oriented programming language. Due to that reason, in object-oriented programming language, your program is a collection of classes. So classes, if you want to write, you need a class file. That's why code window will display the class file. Code window will display the class file. Right now your code window is displaying which class file, guys? What is a class file? What is a class file? Program.cs. Yes, tomorrow you may use some other class file also. I'll show you. By default it is coming with one class file, but it can contain multiple class files also. Let me add, right click, add new item and class, add. New class file is added. That new class file name is class1.cs. Old class file name is program.cs. Now you can observe, guys, right now you can observe my code window is displaying which class file?
Class 1.
That is by how, which is highlighting in the corner tab, which tab is highlighted? Class1.cs. So code window is displaying class1.cs class file. It is coming with one class called class1. Now code window is displaying which class file? Program.cs. Now code window is displaying which class file? Now code window is displaying which class file?
Program.cs.
Finally we can say code window will display the selected class file. Whatever class file you are selecting, that class file it will display. I am deleting class1.cs. That is a story. So now onwards we are going to write our programming initial days in a class file called program.cs. Program.cs. Some noise is coming from somebody. What is it? Program.cs. Now that's the reason it's better to understand the structure of the program.cs. Better to understand the structure of the program.cs, because now onwards we have to use program.cs file to write programming. So let's try to understand the structure of the program.cs file. You can see here this is project name. What is the project name? My console application. Namespace is the keyword. Generally, keywords will be displayed in blue color. Your namespace is the keyword which is representing the namespace is a keyword which is representing the project. Before project, generally we will have the namespace keyword, and here program is the class name and class is the keyword. To define a class, we will use a keyword called class, and the project contain one class and the class name is program. And here you can observe one important point, that is this is a namespace block and this is program class block, and here you have a method. Any disturbances, mute yourself immediately. right? That maintenance that has to take care by each and every individual should be feel very responsible about the training, right? Next, coming to, yes, within the class you can observe, I'm sorry, disturbances are very danger. Namespace block, class block, you can see opening brace to closing brace is a block, and you can see here within the program class you have a method, because method is a member of a class. So here you can see the method name is main is the name of the method, and static and void are the keywords. What is the role of these keywords? Slowly you will understand once we entered into programming. Up to that, just remember that before main method we have a keyword called void. Before that we have a keyword called static. Main is the name of the method. And one more important point is this part is called signature. This part is called signature. Generally, whenever you will define a method, the method will represent with signature. The parenthesis part technically called signature. Generally, signature will contain parameters or arguments. Here we have an argument. The name of the argument is args. That argument data type is string, and here this is called subscription operator, because here args is a array parameter. So right now we don't require to worry about what is parameter, why parameter, all these things. Okay, that all the things we will learn in OOPS programming. Up to that you remember that this part is called signature. The signature part contain one parameter. The name of the parameter is args. The type, data type is string, and this is called a subscription operator because it is array parameter. With this we are not going to do anything, so that is the reason what I am telling you, you don't require to worry. Next, it is main block, it is main block, it is program block, it is namespace block. And one important point is, according to the coding standards, every class name should start with capital letter. That's why program is the name of the class. Here P is the capital. Every method should start with capital letter. Due to that reason, here main is the method name, M is the capital letter. And the project name should will be with capital letters. Means, let's say this project name contains 3 words. Every word is starting with capital letter. M is capital, C is capital, A is capital. My console application. And coming to, these are all what you know, base class libraries. These are all base class libraries. Leave all the base class libraries. Just remember only one. System is the base class library, and using is the keyword. System is the base class library. Base class library is nothing but predefined class library which are provided by the Microsoft. Here using system means, the meaning of the statement is I am using system base class library in this program. Means whenever you want to use a base class library in your program, you should write like in the top of the program above of the namespace, like using base class library name. For example, tomorrow you will implement multi-threading programming, then you will use a base class library called using system dot threading semicolon. Day after tomorrow you are going to implement files programming, the base class library is using system.io, like this, in this way. And every year every statement is ending with what? Semicolon. Here because you have written 3 statements. That is the story. Finally you can say these 3 are the base class libraries and using is the keyword. So that is the story finally. Okay, now this is the structure of a what file? Structure of which file? Structure of which file?
Uh, Classified program CS.
Program.cs file. Now you people has to do one thing now. What you have to do, you know, right? You take a notepad. You take a notepad immediately. You write task for you. Task for you is write the structure of program.cs file with comments. Write the structure of program.cs file with comments. from top to bottom. Come on, do it in Notepad, all of you guys. I will check you. Whoever are using mobile phone, then write on notebook. I will share the screen. Compulsory how to write. Right. Completed, huh?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Over, huh? Guys, all of you. Right. I'm sharing one screen now. Kalyani, can I share your screen?
Yes, sir.
Kalyani, can I share your screen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm making you presenter now. Kalyani is going to be presenter now. Now we are going to see the Kalyani notepad where she has written the structure of the program.cs. Meanwhile, increase the notepad font size, which should be visible to all the people. Now, right. Yes. So I think you will get a message there. You have to say, okay, show my screen. Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
But still we are unable to see your screen.
Oh. Can you just recheck, sir?
1 minute. Oh, already you are a presenter. No, okay, what's happening? We don't know. Let's see. I'll share other screen now. Uma, can I share your screen?
Yes, sir.
Right. Yes. You people will get a message. Now Uma screen. We are seeing Uma screen. You can observe. Right. Using system. Uma, you can observe here. Here colon is not required, right?
Okay.
Remove that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, na? Between using and system, you need a space. Okay. And after
Yes.
system, you need a semicolon.
Okay.
Okay. And one more thing, just to select the complete notepad file and increase the format font size. I'll show you some more mistakes. Here showing mistakes means generally we'll do the same mistakes most of the people. Increase the format, select the complete format, font, increase 24 or 18, 18, 18, 18, 18 is enough, 18, 18, 18, bold, okay, okay. Yes, enough. And the mistakes what she has done, observed guys, using system, okay, semicolon. Now another mistake is, main mistake you have done is, another mistakes are console application.
I
It
think I
is a
should.
project name. Project name will not have any spaces. Project name will not have
Okay.
any spaces. Console space application, never spaces. Remove the space. Very good. Okay, let's give name as my console. According to our application, my console, my. Over. Next biggest mistake is you use different parentheses. Actually here blocks are representing with curly braces.
Yeah, I couldn't find it on my laptop, so
It will be there. No, I'll
I
tell you.
just
I'll
used
show
that
you.
one.
Don't worry about that. It will be there. Above the, beside the P.
Above the enter button.
Enter button, right? Above the enter button. Above the enter button. And you will have shift key. Shift
Oh
press.
yeah, I got it.
Madam, press shift. Remove that. Press shift. Press. Remove it. Delete.
Alright.
First delete it. Right. Now you understood. Arrange like that. All of you. Now, very good. Now, open, close. Right. Right. Again, close. Again, instead of
Braces are
close.
missing.
Close.
Near string axle.
Right. We'll see. We'll see. Wait. Next, static
Yeah,
void
and this
string
I couldn't
if
get it.
subscription operator. Those also below the, in the same key you can observe without shift if you will press, you will get the brackets. First left bracket, right bracket. Same,
Okay.
same key, madam. Okay, na? Right.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, na? Right. So this is the story. Generally, we will do this type of mistakes initially, but you remember, guys. Generally, keywords will be not having any. You can observe in your systems also. Keyword will not have any. What I can say uppercase. Here she has written using. Using is a keyword. U is a capital. Actually, U should be small. That's it. Very good.
Okay.
Enough. Okay, na? Right. All of you guys, I hope you have done. You also checked your systems. This is the story. I'm making myself as a presenter now. Right. Show my screen. Now you are seeing my screen. Right. This is the structure of the program.cs file. Now, are you able to write all of you guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. So you are identified that because here very simple thing is what has generally here system is the base class library. Using is the keyword. So keywords will be in blue color and keyword will be always in lowercase. It is already reserved word. No capital. Even though if you try to write also it will not allow. She has written in notepad. That's why she is able to write. In computer if you want to write using it will never take, even though you write capital it will take small only, but we should have the knowledge about that. And coming to the base class library and project name and class name and method name, everything will be in uppercase only. Starting letter will be uppercase. Okay, and here class is a keyword and these are all the blocks. Total the application contains Shravya. My program right now contain how many blocks?
3 blocks.
3 blocks. And first block is what?
Namespace block.
Opening brace to closing brace block. This is which block?
Class.
Class.
Program class.
Block. This is which block?
Next is method. Method block.
Method block. Even though you write your program on paper, even though you write program on system, even though you write program on notepad, most of the people will do a mistake. The frequently doing mistake I'm going to show you now. The frequently doing mistake is people will do this mistake. I'll show you. Using system, right? Statement ending. Namespace, my console application. Frequently doing mistake is semicolon. Can I write?
No.
Can I write?
No.
Why?
No.
Somebody asked me a question. Sir, Why here no semicolon? What is your answer?
Because program execution ends there only.
No, it is not like that. Actually, according to our yesterday features, every statement should end with the semicolon. Here, this is the statement, that's why it is ending with semicolon. But here it is not a statement. It is a block. Your block is opening here. So it is not a statement. That's why you cannot end with what? Semicolon. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Right. That is the reason. Here we should not. Next people will say, can I write a semicolon here?
No,
No, sir.
Why?
that's a block.
Because it's a block.
It's a block. It is block. It is also block. That is the one mistake generally we will do. Second thing is people will write name space space. Can I?
No.
No,
Why?
names
Because it's a keyword. You cannot split that. Okay. And other people will write my space console space application. Can I?
No, sir.
Because
There
project
shouldn't
name
be
will
any
not have
space
any
between
spaces.
tag.
Any spaces. Next people will write like class program, and here people will write like this. Can I?
No,
No, sir.
No,
What's
So
the
there
problem
should be
here?
a space between the
What's
class
the
and
problem?
class name.
See, between keyword and your class name should be what? Space. Okay.
Space.
Now, next to the people will do another mistake. I'll show you. And after this, let me write the code like this. Static void main string subscription operator args
Hugs.
open the brace and close the brace. Actually, this is a structure. So how many blocks are there?
three
Three
blocks.
blocks.
Three blocks. Remember, namespace block, husband, wife, husband, wife, husband, wife. My question is, right, it is the closing brace of which block?
Of
Main block.
static void
Main block.
main
It is the closing
main
brace of which block?
Class.
program.
Class
Program. Class
Class
program
program.
block. Class block. It is closing brace of
Yes.
which block?
Namespace.
Namespace. Our people will write the program like this. Generally, what will happen? They will write right. General mistakes. Frequently doing mistakes. What is the problem in this?
There are more closing braces, sir.
Now you cannot recognize which closing
Yeah, we
the closing brace is required.
identify the
So
blocks.
it's very difficult to identify. This is the one model people will write. Another one is opening brace here, closing brace will be here. Opening brace here, closing brace will be here. Are you clear? So opening brace here and closing brace will be here. This is the another one. So don't do all these things because recognizing and the readability of the code will be very difficult if you will write the program like this. So these are all the mistakes generally people will do. So don't do all these mistakes. Okay, right. Now next, before starting first program today, tomorrow we'll start the programming. Before that, I'm going to give you .NET installation steps. Right? How many are done installations already?
Me, sir. I have it.
Uma, you're done now?
Yes, sir.
You're very
have-
fast, it seems. Very good. Next, anybody?
Sir, I have done it.
Who is that? Harsha. Next,
Yes, sir. Shiva.
Shiva. Next. Right. Let me explain. .NET installation process will be divided into three steps. Three steps. Step one is installing IIS or configuring IIS. Here, what is IIS? What is IIS? IIS stands for Internet Information Services. Internet Information Services. IIS is a IIS is a web server. Web server. It is a web server which is providing by the Microsoft with all Windows OS. By default, when you take Windows operating system CD, in that CD you will have a software called IIS. You don't require to go anywhere. In your OS CD you will have IIS. So step 1 is installing. First you have to install IIS. That IIS will be available in your Windows OS. You check right how to install IIS. I'll share you documents to you. I'll share you documents to you, but up to that you remember what is IIS. It's a web server which is providing by the Microsoft with Windows OS. So why IIS, you can ask me question. Why IIS means after you develop any website, to make available that website to all internet users, we have to deploy or you have to install your website into some web server. When we are discussing about features of web application should be installed in remote web server. I said that web server is IIS. For ASP.NET web applications, the web server which we have to use is IIS. To run, why IIS means to host or to host to host ASP.NET web application, we need a web server called IIS. Right now, we are not hosting any remote servers. In your system only you will have a IIS web server. With the help of that IIS web server, we will run your ASP.NET application. Due to that reason, slowly you will understand about that. First step is you remember installing IIS, because IIS is a web server. It is required for your ASP.NET web applications. And how to install IIS, how to configure IIS, I will share you a document to you people in our Facebook group. In our Facebook group, if you will go to the files section, there you will have, I'll show you the 3 documents now. Step 2 is, yes, installing SQL Server. Installing SQL Server. Here SQL Server is a RDBMS. RDBMS stands for Relational Database Management System. It is a back-end technology. Using this, we can create the databases. We can manage the databases. So step 2, first order, IIS should be installed. Second should be SQL Server should be installed. How to install SQL Server? If you have CDs, the installation steps PDF I can share you. I'm going to show you. Step 3 is installing .NET software. .NET software, nothing but you can say Visual Studio.NET. Visual Studio.NET. That is the last. It is your front-end technology. You can say it is web server, second database server, back-end technology, and this is front-end technology. So this is the way you have to follow. You can do 2 ways your installations. Number 1 is these softwares step SQL Server, .NET CDs. If you have, you can do without help of internet. If you don't have this, you can download the free trial versions which is valid up to 3 months from the Microsoft website. Now regarding if you have CDs, if you want to follow the steps, I have prepared some PPTs that I'm going to show you now. Right, 2 minutes, I'm hiding my screen. I'm going to my Facebook group. Just hold for 2 minutes guys, I'm hiding my screen. Right. Now you can see our Facebook group. This is our group and it is a URL of the group. The URL of the group, if you don't have, I'm sending through chat now. I send the link to you. Log into this Facebook group and you should be registered, means you have to, when you log in with the help of ID and password, I'll get the request. As an admin, I have to approve you. Once I approve, you can access this. This is a pure technical group which is having 50,000 plus members. All are our students only. Okay, maximum. And you can invite your friends to this group also, and that will be possible through invite by mail here, or enter name and mail IDs of the people here, add members. You can add. And in this, you will have completely subject related discussions. You can observe all our students are posting tasks, whatever I give in Hyderabad trainings. Okay, even though you can also participate in this. And come back to here, you can see I said there will be some docs now. I'm going to show you 3 files. One file is related to IIS installation. One file is related to SQL Server installation. One file is related to .NET installation. Go to the files section. Go to the files section. Go to the files section. In files section, there will be so many files will be there. There you can find somewhere. Right, you can identify 3 files. IIS installation steps PDF, installing SQL Server doc, .NET installation steps. .NET installation steps. These 3, if you will follow, you can do it. Suppose operating system to operating system, actually that is installation of the IIS will be differ. So you check it, and if it is not supporting, I'll give you one concerned person, and you can take the help of YouTube also. There you will have some videos regarding your issues, and you can take the help of internet. Still, if you have a problem, I'll give you one concerned person from India number. He will help you regarding that. That is last choice. And the second thing is how to do this installation through internet. I have prepared one document, and through Microsoft site how you can do installation. Definitely I'll share that doc file to you people today, and you can follow that, and with the help of Microsoft, www.microsoft.com, you can download the trial versions. So these are all the things we can follow to regarding what .NET installation. My advice to you all the people, tomorrow we are going to start programming part. So by the time maximum try coming 2 days, you try to complete the installation process. Okay. So you need any help, we'll take care about you. Don't worry. Mutually, I'll help you people. I'll give you somebody, they'll help you regarding installations. And tomorrow also we have the class. Actually tomorrow I'm going to out of station. From there I will log into the class. If any network disturbances are there, try to cooperate with me. 99% there is no choice. So let's say I got login, I was unable to log in more than 5 minutes to 10 minutes, then you can feel yourself that the session is cancelled. If network problem is at 99.99%, you don't have that. We don't have that problem, but 1.1%. Okay. Thank you very much. And tomorrow we are starting programming. Get ready by all the people and with installations. And next we are entering into programming part. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. Anybody wants to talk to me can wait. Remaining people can leave for today. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Hi sir, this is Bhaskar.
Yeah, wait. Oscar, wait. Anybody wants to talk to me, please wait. Let all the people leave.